Good morning, students. Welcome to today's session of online class of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. Students, we were discussing chapter 18 of your accountancy subject. The name of the chapter is Financial Statements of Sole Proprietorship. In that, we have discussed about financial statement. We saw that financial statement consists of two sets of accounts, that is trading account and profit and loss account, and also it consists of a balance sheet. These three together is known as a final accounts. Every businessman at the end of the accounting period, they prepare the final accounts. In today's class, we will discuss more about this final accounts. Trading account. Meaning, trading account is the account that reveals gross profit or gross loss during the accounting year. So, during the accounting year, every businessman, they are interested to know the gross, if their business is having a gross profit or gross loss. To reveal that, they have to prepare an account known as trading account. It is credited with the amount of sales of goods and debited with the opening stock of goods along with the direct expenses related to the sales made. So, when we prepare this trading account, on the credit side we record the sales of the goods, and on the debit side we record the opening stock of goods as well as all the direct expenses. So, there are some list of direct expenses that we will discuss in the next slides. So, all the direct expenses related to the sales are posted on the debit side of the trading account. The main thing what you have to remember here is trading account reveals the gross profit or gross loss during the accounting year. Now let us see the features of trading account. The first point is, it is the first stage in the preparation of final account of a trading entity. So in a business entity, the first step in the preparation of final account is preparing a trading account. Second point is, it records only net sales and direct cost of goods sold. So, what it records is the net sale, which is shown on the credit side of the trading account, and on the debit side of the trading account we record all the direct cost of goods sold. Third point, the balance of this account shows gross profit or gross loss. So, when you close this account, the balance whatever you get, it may be gross profit or gross loss. Fourth point, gross profit or gross loss is transferred to the next account, which is profit and loss account. So we saw that final account consists of three parts: preparing trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. So from trading account we will get whether it is a profit, gross profit or gross loss. That gross profit or loss we will transfer to the next account, that is profit and loss account. Okay, so these are the features of trading account. Now let us see the content of trading account. Trading account consists of two parts, debit side and credit side. On the debit side of trading account we record opening stock. Stock is also known as inventories. So opening stock will be there on the debit side. Purchase and purchase return will be there in the debit side. Direct expenses. Here you can see some of the direct expenses. So these like carriage or freight of cartage inwards, then wages, power and fuel, factory rent, duty on purchases, royalties, then consumable stores. So these are some of the items which comes under the direct expenses. So these items are recorded on the debit side of the trading account, and there are two items which are recorded on the credit side of the trading account. They are sales and sales return and closing stock, and we can also term it as inventory. Stock is also called as inventories. So this is the content of trading account. Now you can see the format of a trading account. The title, you have to write trading account for the year ended. So you have to look into the question to fill this gap. That it may be 31st December or 31st March. So whatever is given in the question, in the trial balance, so it is from the trial balance or information provided in the question, you have to fill this trading account. So you have to prepare a box in which you will have a debit side and credit side, particulars amount. These are the items you have to write in these boxes. Now on the debit side, what are the items? You can see the first item is opening stock. Then we have purchases. From these purchases, if there is any purchase return, which is also known as return outward, that will be subtracted. Okay. Next item is wages and salaries, direct expenses, carriage inward, freight and cartage inwards, factory power, which is known as electricity and fuel. These are the direct expenses, list of direct expenses. So you have to remember that three items are normally posted on the debit side. One is opening stock, the other one is purchase, from where we subtract the purchase return, and all sort of direct expenses, the expenses which is directly related to factory. Okay, factory for the production, for the purpose of production, whatever cost is incurred, those are the direct costs. So that will be on the debit side of trading account. Now on the credit side of trading account, the items which you have to post is by sales. From the sales amount, you have to subtract the sales return, if any. Then some other items which may be posted in the credit side as per your question are scrap scales, by closing stock, by abnormal loss of stock. So these are some items which are credited. Okay, and when you close this both side, you may find some balance. Okay, so that may be gross profit or gross loss. So you can see either gross profit or gross loss may appear. Both will not come. Either of this will come. Okay, so you have to make total of this, and if credit side is more, that is your income side is more than your expenses side, then it is profit. If your expenses side, that is debit side, is more than your credit side, it is a loss. Okay, and this profit will be transferred to profit and loss account, credit side. Gross profit you have written on the debit side, the credit aspect of this will be recorded on the profit and loss account, credit side. And if it is a loss, you will transfer it to profit and loss account, debit side. So this is all about trading account. Okay, now let us do one problem. From the following information, prepare trading account for the year ended 31st March 2020. So some information is given to you. From this information, you are asked to prepare a trading account. And what is the financial year of this company? It is on 31st March 2020. Now look at this information. You are provided cash purchases, rupees 1,50,000, credit purchase 9 lakh, return inward 20,000, then you have cash sales, credit sales, return outward, freight inward, carriage inward, wages and salaries, opening stock, closing stock. And some detail is given more about closing stock. Closing stock was rupees 88,000 at cost, but its net realizable value, that is market value, was 84,000. So these are the information related to trading account. Okay, so now let us prepare trading account. Let us move to the solution part of this question. This is the trading account for the year ended 31st March 2020. It is given in the question, the financial year. So that you will write at the top. Don't forget to write debit side and credit side. Prepare a box, particulars amount, particulars amount. The first item as per the format should be to opening stock. So if you look into the question, you can find the opening stock here. Your opening stock is given as 1,50,000. So copy it in this side, debit side. Write down there to opening stock 1,50,000. Next item as per the format, it should be to purchase. So purchase in your question is given of two types. Cash purchase is also given, credit purchase is also given. You can write it separately. The amount you can copy it from the question, 1,50,000 and 9 lakh. Add that together, you will get 10,50,000. And from that you subtract the purchase return. So you will get 10,000 subtracted from the total list of purchase. On the outer side you will get 10,40,000. Okay. Next item which comes in the order is the direct expenses. So whatever is given in your question, all sort of direct expenses. The list of direct expenses in this question is freight inward, carriage inward, wages and salary. So these three items will appear in the debit side of trading account. This question is given, amount is also given, so all this item will come over here. Next you have to look on the credit side. Credit side it's given sales. Sales is the first item. So as per that format only you have to move. Okay, so by sales they have also given you cash sales and credit sales. As it is what is given in the question, write the amount over here, add that amount, and if there is any return in this question, you can see return is there, return outward is there. So 10,000 you will subtract from this. Return inward is there. Return outward means purchase return, and return inward means what? Sales return. So sales return you will subtract from this. You will get 12,40,000. Okay. Now the last item coming under here is closing stock. So regarding closing stock, one thing is given to you. Two amounts are given, 88,000 and 84,000. If you remember our prudence concept of accountancy, stock, whichever amount is less, that should be taken. Here 88,000 is also given and 84,000 is also given. So we have, under the prudence concept, we know that closing stock is valued at the cost or net realizable value, whichever is less. So 88,000 and 84,000, two amounts are given. So 84,000 is the less. That amount should be taken. Why? Because there is a concept like prudence concept. As per this concept, closing stock value, two values are there, the cost value and the market value. So you should take the value whichever is less. So here the amount which is less is the market value. That should be taken as the closing stock value. So 84,000 you wrote here. Now you make a total of both the side. You can find this side, that is the credit side, you will get a total of 13,24,000. But your debit side is not showing that amount. Your debit side is short by, less by 1,24,000. So you have to write here 1,24,000 and make this side total as 13,24,000. In front of this amount, that is 1,24,000, in front of that you can write to gross profit carried down. In the bracket you can write transfer to profit and loss account. Okay, so this is how you have to prepare a trading account. It's very simple, just practice and study that format thoroughly. Now there is few concepts which you have to understand, few terms. Cost of goods sold. How can we calculate cost of goods sold? You have to remember this formula. Opening stock plus purchase, that is net purchase. Net purchase means from the purchase, if there is any return, that you have to subtract. Then what amount you get, that is net purchase. From that you add all the expenses, and after adding all the expenses, if you subtract the closing stock, the amount what you will get is known as cost of goods sold. This formula is very important because the same thing you have to study in +2 also. Next one, adjusted purchases. Adjusted purchases means in opening stock, when you add net purchases and deduct closing stock, what you get is the adjusted purchases. Okay. Next thing what you have to know is stores consumed during the year. So if you are purchasing any item from the stores or any item for your related to your production, so how much was consumed during that year? To get that amount, you have to go with this formula, that is opening balance in the store plus net purchase of store minus closing balance of the store. So this three formula is very much important for certain calculation which we will learn in our next class. So it is time to conclude today's session. Today we have learned what is trading account. We saw the features of trading account. We saw what is the content of trading account. We saw the format of trading account, and we did a problem related to trading account. So go through these points from your textbook carefully. Do some problems related to trading account from your textbook. Also attend the test paper attached. Write down the notes in your accountancy notebook. Meet you in the next class. Till then, goodbye.